Okay, where are we and what we doing? Well, 'tis just at Dayz, and I'm spawned in where I was last, which is Zelena, by the church. And I apologise if my voice sounds funny, or if I cough and wheeze at all, but I've come down with a bloody cold, so there you go. Not a happy bunny, so I don't know if I'm going to be playing for long. Oh dear, I do feel rotten. I've just woken up, I've been asleep most of the afternoon. Now, no zombies around. Oh dear. Which sort of tells me maybe it's been cleared out a bit. Not sure if I need much. Let's have a little look at my inventory. There's a room I haven't been into yet. I do something else other than a bright red hat. I've got my Mosin with my PU scope. Yeah, medical supplies, not a great deal. Quite a lot of food. Pistol's looking good. Still rocking the Mosin. I'm still sort of looking for that that big scope. Oh, people have been up here. Not too many people on the server. I tend to I haven't found a favourite server yet. I tend to just choose one purely by ping. And we're on the onlooking search, I suppose, for something other than a brightly coloured hat. And to try and find that mystical and magical thing, the big scope. Now, let's have a little look at my settings, because that's one of the things I want to sort of look at with you guys. Because my frame rate is actually quite low at the moment. So if we go into video, I have rendering resolution. One of the features of Dayz, or all of the Armour games, has been the ability to alter the render resolution independent from the screen resolution. I have these set roughly in the middle. VSync I have disabled. Quality, let's have a look. I've got things very high. So I'm going to do what I actually suggest everybody does. And that is put everything on normal. Because normal is actually normal. It's sort of how the game is supposed to be played. It's going to take a while to refresh back into receiving. Doesn't look that bad, does it? And rendering, anti-aliasing normal. Alpha coverage I have disabled because I dislike it. Let's turn that down to normal. HDR quality, there is only two, low and very low. Ambient occlusions I have turned off. Let's turn those on. And post-processing, I normally have this turned off because I don't like it very much, but ooh. Depth of field, at least they put decent descriptions. Post-processing, quality level, depth of field and blur. Let's turn that to normal. Let's turn that up a little bit. Textures, I suggest everybody puts this on auto, because it makes the game look. Because my graphics memory, because it's actually set to numbers, my graphics memory is actually 3 gig. I think 2 gig is the actual upper limit. By putting it to auto, it makes it look. Now we've got this set to very high. Let's put this on normal. We'll wait for it to receive. It's going to take a few seconds again. I won't be able to tell you what my frames per second are because I'm recording with fraps. And let's put texture filtering to normal. So textures, rendering and quality is pretty close to being normal. Yeah? I don't like messing with the field of view. That tends to make me a little sick in this game. And ordinarily in a FPS game I normally whack it right up. So we close out of that and we close that. Now, ooh, a little bit of motion blurriness, which I'm not overly fond of. But the actual visual quality Let's swap my hat to this one. Of how the game looks is not... No, I don't like that motion blur. I don't like the blur when you rotate. Sorry guys, that is going to have to go off. Back to configure, and that was in video, rendering, post-processing, disable. The actual look of the game doesn't look to be too bad, to be honest. Now, I can't tell you what my frames per second are doing much. They don't seem to have changed, but let's see if that relieves that stuttering problem that I've been having. Because I do find that annoying. And the actual way the game looks to me doesn't actually appear to have changed very much. I don't know why I picked that up. I think it's habit. But yeah, the way the game looks doesn't appear to have changed very much, to be honest. So maybe I was fooling myself thinking that it would really look nice having all those extras on. Mind you, that's all close up. This is all what it looks like when you look at things from a distance. So, yeah, putting it on normal. This thing's... No, that's just... Yes. This is one of the nice features of Dayz. The debris you just see lying around is still actually 3D. Cigarette butts. Yeah, see, that was a stutter just then. Distance looks the same. So is the game performing any differently? Oh, there's our first zombie. I don't know if the visual quality actually looks like it's degraded by much. We're still getting reasonably nice shadows, even with things set to normal. Let's go and put this guy out of his misery. We have somebody else coming along now. Where is he? I heard him. Oh, there she is. Hello, love. Solved her problem. Trees at a distance look... Yeah, they look a little sketchy. But the actual look of the game doesn't seem to have degraded... Yeah, oh, that's a nasty big stutter just then. I heard one scream. I heard the scream of a zombie. Where is she? Come on. Do you wish there was a sort of feminine scream and a male scream so you knew roughly what was coming? Now I heard one. How far are they coming from? Because you don't go into a building and start looting when you've got a zombie on your tail. Because they'll surprise you inside a house. Yeah, those trees don't look quite as good at this distance. But my view distance still seems to be good. Well, I think we're going to have to give up on the idea of that zombie coming. And just be aware that I may have to respond quickly. Yeah, another stutter. So it doesn't look like the stutters are sort of my end, if you know what I mean. If they're... Still no sign of that other zombie. Unless, of course, there's another player around. And they had to deal with a zombie. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that zombie. Maybe I misinterpreted it. Maybe it really wasn't coming for me. Or maybe, there is somebody else around. They're going to have themselves a nice find if they find me. Another stutter. So, yeah, having the settings turned down a little bit. Something interesting on the floor, I'm not quite sure what it is. Ah, it's a light. It's a weapons flashlight. Some rope. So that's those done. Oops, that was a little cheeky back stutter. I don't know how well performance of the game will improve over time. I really don't know why I'm running towards that supermarket, because supermarkets are a bit poo. Go have a look at the pub. Can't not look at the pubs, eh? The confusion part is in this game you end up looking down, so fixated on the potential for loot. Notice now we've got Battle Eye in this, which is quite good, I think. Do I actually need more water? No, I think it's the answer to that. I'm carrying quite a lot of water. Nice sharp knife. Apparently now the bayonets, right, this may be confusing, so I think it's pistol time. I'm indoors. Try and get outside. I don't like the fact you've got to stop to transfer. That would be good if that was sorted. Wait. Wait. Thank you. Cool. Bennett took some killing, didn't he? Yeah. Put your fists down, you silly man. Oh, that's why I couldn't hit him. My fists were up. Can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, they've made some changes. The bayonet for the Mosin now opens tins, which actually makes it a little more useful to have around now. Wait. And they've made some other changes. When it comes to performance changes, I'm sort of hoping what they're going to change most likely is things like the fact of you pulling out, changing weapons while still running. Something's in there. There's a tin of food. Do I need more food? Yeah. And I suppose with me turning my quality settings down, I have no idea whether or not that's going to have an effect on my videos. What happened there? Oh, it's the other side of that wall, and I teleported to this side of the wall. Okie dokie then. I've just been Dayz'd. Wish you could do something with those buckets as well. Pair of jeans. Now, that. Oh dear. Sorry about the snivelling and snotting, but hey, I told you I had a cold. Do I need that? Another can of baked beans. Is that a good orange? Badly damaged. I still don't know if... I still think it's a good orange, but... ooh, another tin opener. Wait. And a pen. This is one of the few buildings that hasn't actually moved. Yeah, getting those little sort of funny stutters where my character sort of jumps back a little bit, which I think is a little odd. A little jittery, which is unusual. Let's keep your fluid levels up. Open, thank you. Raincoat? Yeah, raincoat. Can't wait for things like rain and such like to be a factor where you'll want warm clothing because it's cold, where you'll want a raincoat to keep you dry. Because they'll have a negative effect on your health. I think I want to go this way. Have a little look up at the barracks, and there's a little bit of military. Do you know what? I don't think turning my settings down has had that much of a negative effect on the look of the game. Oh, hello, love. Stand up. Doors haven't been opened. That's good. Or someone closed the doors behind them. I'd expect to see a few more zombies in this area if it hadn't been looted yet. Wait, put that away, thank you. Looted. Back to the normal. Wait, let my fat butt through the door. More bullets I don't need because I don't actually use them. See? Now. This thing. I've got a feeling there's a... You know that torch we saw earlier? God, I've got this space. You won? Yes, you are. I'm out of space. Good grief. Well, it's not night time, so okay, let's give someone a surprise when they find this backpack. That'll confuse them. Yes, now what I'm saying is there is a torch that you can put... There's supposed to be a weapon, the weapons torch. We saw it earlier. And someone told me that you can fit it to your M4 if you have the rail. Well, I've got a sneaky feeling what I just picked up should be the rail. We shall see. See, it's this one, the one I just picked up, because that looks like a rail. It's a handguard, yes, but it looks like it's got rails on it. Which should mean, logic follows, you should be able to fit that, or equip the torch to your M4. I think what I'll do is, because Mosins are relatively easy to find, if I find an M4, which that is some rounds for, I will swap over to the M4 and get rid of the Mosin. And if I happen to come across one of those big long scopes, then I'll go over to it. You know, because I think finding a Mosin is actually easier than finding the scope. Because I've walked past many an M4 saying, no, I want the big scope. Well, maybe I should be doing it the other way around. So if I find an M4, I'll be swapping over to it. Now, what are you? Blood test kit, because I haven't had a chance yet on this thing to actually tell you what my blood is. Yes, going over to an M4 now starts to look a lot more promising. Oh god, what do I get rid of? Let's eat that. Should I be really stood in the middle of the room while I eat? Probably not. Oh dear. Come on, eat faster. I tell you what, I can stuff one of these cans down my... You know, maybe I can't eat them that fast. They are a bit chewy. You really got to start looking in... You see, there's glasses down there. Always take an opportunity to look out of windows. If people are starting to get kicked because they're not responding on battle line. Now, it might be that they've just left. God, that's another clip. It's a 30-30. What do I dump? What do I dump? What do I dump? Well, I use that. I dump that. Now it's infantry Tetris. Anything down here of interest? Pistol. And after all of that, there's no bloody M4 in here. Wait, get down your belly. Look properly, I told her. So, no M4. Oh god, I did that blood test thing and didn't actually bother to see what it was. I used it but didn't. Sometimes I think I might be a muppet. Now what I wouldn't want to do today was the exact repeat of what I've done the last couple of days, which is go to exactly the same places again. But now I'm after an M4, the most likely is going to be the military for Lena. I'm going to when I review the tape, I'll review the recording. It shows my age when I say review the tape. What my blood group was, because it would have flashed in the corner of the screen, but I just didn't care. I was just getting rid of something. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in that. You know where we're going. We're going down to the military, which is about a click and a half south. I did want to do something different today, take you somewhere different, but nah. For the time being, staying alive, and while I've got this nasty cold and not feeling very well. I think I'll do the same again as I did before, and I will talk to you lovely ladies in a minute when, well, it'll be instant for you, but for me it'll be about 5 minutes. So, I've just power runned, that's not words in English. I have just run at full pace. To the military. Now this is, you see this texture popping in front? Things slowly coming in? Yeah, that is what happens when you turn your settings down. Some of these trees, there's a tree there that can't quite make up its mind whether or not it wants to be a 5-year-old's finger painting or fully formed. Can you see the way that... I don't know, you'll have to have this on full screen. But that tree there, at this distance, it can't make up its mind what it's going to be. I must admit that that's not something I like. See, when you're in a room like this, there's no problem. There's absolutely no bother with having your textures and everything on normal. I don't think there's any problem at all with it. It's the way things arrive at detail at distance, and no one's been in, so let's see if I can find myself an M4. Wait, open. Thank you. Nice big backpack. Might be worth going over to it. If I find a green one in pristine condition, I might go over to the larger backpack, because at this state of the game, Ooh, they look to be in nice condition, don't they? What have I got on? Jungle boots worn. Combat boots worn. We'll go for the combat boots. Look underneath, nothing underneath. Nothing on top. And I suppose I really should go over to the better hat. Aha, and here we go. Here we go. It's bye-bye Mr. Mosen time, I think. Don't you? And there's even a 30-30 round. Now, let's have a little look at that. That says badly damaged, and I have got that one down there. So, pick that up. Yes, I can scroll wheel. Swap it. Swap handguards. Now there was... Is that another clip for my pistol? Then it... Oh, I can put him on there. Not bad. That's a nice find for someone. Should we help them out even more by giving them lots and lots of bullets? This is a little risky. You've got to wait for it to appear rather than holding it in your hands, because I know... Oh, come on. You are going to appear, aren't you? Count to 10. Oh, look, there's you. I'm having you. I should have put that damn thing... Oh, no, there it is. So. What I wish is you could do that, but it won't let you. And I find that a little annoying. Because now I don't actually have room. Do I? I don't actually need it, do I? Think about this. I have 15 there, 15 there, and 15 there. And I think it's got 15... Yeah, I don't need it. Do I need another water container? Don't think I do. So, let's leave that for somebody. That's a nice little present for somebody. You get this state where you want to collect all the things, you know? Finding stuff at the beginning of the game is really quite tricky, and then you've been playing for a while, and you sort of don't realise why you're not. Yeah, you've got to try and rationalise what do you need. I mean, I've got far too much ammunition. For a bloke who never shoots anyone, who doesn't go hunting for people, I have got far too much bloody ammunition. And of course, remember where we put the Mosen, just on the off chance that I find one of those stupid bloody big sites. You see textures popping. You see that over there, that pipe? Doesn't know quite whether it should be there or not. There it's there. Now it's fully coloured. Now it's disappeared. Yeah. That's the problem with having your settings on low. You get a lot more popping. And I must admit that's not something I actually like. Bright red. Don't want a bright red one. Nothing underneath. Another water bottle on top. There's been talk on Reddit and a few other places about the fact that the model for how accurate weapons are is very different in Dayz than it is to what it was in Armour. Another mosh. Yeah, the weapon model is very, very different. That basically in Dayz, weapons are incredibly inaccurate. Incredibly inaccurate. Massive spread. And I think that is in part... why have I got that when I've got that? Bye-bye. Yeah, I think that is in part because they don't want to... They're trying to discourage the... Well, it's not shooting on sight, but they're not going to do anything that's going to help you with with people turning this game into deathmatch. And if making the weapons very inaccurate is going to make deathmatch... Antibiotics, definitely having the antibiotics. Yeah, if they can do anything to make deathmatch less interesting for people, I think they will. And if that means making weapons terribly inaccurate, they will make weapons terribly inaccurate. Hello, darling. Hey. Thank you. I'm not finding what I want to find. I'm not entirely sure what I want to find. Got to sort out my hotbar. It's a mess. What have I got down here? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. But wait. Put that there. Get rid of that. Put that there. Yeah, that makes more sense, doesn't it? A little bit of space. Clothes I don't need. Ooh, is that a bipod for my rifle? It is. Collect all the things. Nice pair of trousers. Actually, they are a nice pair of trousers. They are pristine, but they match. Hello, fuzzy thing. Yeah, rounds from a pistol, which I don't use, which I don't need, so yeah. Have a little look in the hospital, see what we can see. I'm definitely going to turn my details. This flashing of textures at distance is annoying me. So, video, it was textures, wasn't it? Texture detail, texture filtering. Now that's anisotropic filtering. I've had problems with that in the past, so I'm going to turn that off. Go rendering. Anti-aliasing normal, alpha coverage disabled. Yes, that's okay. I don't need to change any of that. Ambient occlusion. What was ambient occlusion? Can't remember. And then quality. The amount of objects in a scene. I think that's the one. And I like the clouds up high. And I like the shadows up high. Just going to make it have a little think while it works out where all the blooming shadows are. Let's close that. Let's close that, close that. Hopefully when I'm looking at things from a distance they won't pop so much. Disinfectant. Don't have much luck with disinfectant. You see, now I look at things from a distance and there's no texture popping. Those trees look like trees, they don't look like children's finger paintings. Yeah, that's more like what I'm used to. Oh! I heard a zombie. Where are you? Come on. There's definitely a zombie after me. Wonder where the hell he went. Other side of the building, maybe? Definitely heard a zombie. A lot of people getting kicked by battle eye. Sometimes if it's like old armour, you would get, if someone left the server, they would then, a few minutes later, battle eye would report that they'd been kicked. Which is not quite the same. I have no idea where that bloody zombie went. God, I wonder if they put loot up there in all of these and I've been missing it. A lot of these walkways, I don't know if these are particular ones, you can climb up and then walk along. Is there loot up there? There's a thought. Let's get rid of that. Look at that inside the building. You see, there doesn't appear to be any loot up here. No. Beautifully detailed again, but interesting place to hide if you're out to be a bandit, sniping people. So I'm sure most people aren't aware that you can climb up there. Just suddenly occurred to me that there might be loot. What? Did I just teleport 3 feet? Bloody hell. I do like the fact you can do this now. You can't do this with Armour 2 or Dayz mod, just look straight down. So you know, because before when you used to come downstairs or down a ladder, you didn't know if you were about to walk into a zombie trap. Always used to be the best place to look on a rooftop. Absolute gold mine for stuff. There doesn't seem to be anything up here anymore. No, nothing up there either. So what are you? You are a saline bag on your own without the IV. No, I'm carrying one. I'm not sure why I'm even carrying one, because I can't administer it to myself. painkillers. What are you? More painkillers. I have ordered a new headset and microphone. What the? Oh, you are having a giraffe. I was teleported outside a building and fell to my death. Oh well. Alpha's alpha. Oh, bugger tin. Bum. And of course there are no spawn points over that part of the map anymore, so the chances of getting back into my body, getting my kit back. Why are you making me wait? Horrible, horrible game. Talk to you in a minute, gentlemen. Well, where am I? Near Bergino. Different server as well, that one wouldn't let me back in. Oh dear. I bet Bergino has become the new Chernobyl when it comes to numpties trying to kill each other. Oh well, they say alpha is alpha, and I could do without that. Ooh, I can't go third person either on this server. No bad thing. Right, where's the nearest water source? I think it's in Bergino. Let's go play with the kiddies. See if there are any idiots around. Oh, that is annoying. Back to being jeans and t-shirt. That teleporting happened a couple of times, but it's never teleported me out of a bloody building before. Oh well. Weather looks nice. This is what happens when you get into a game that's in alpha. You play a game in alpha, you're going to get alphaed. Do I really want to go to Bergino, considering how potentially dangerous Bergino is? Oh well. Annoyance. That's what it is. Talk to you in a second, gents. Right, just power running it. I haven't looted anywhere. I'm just straight after water. And the first place I know of that I can get water in this area, although look. Ah, door's open. People have been here. Is in here. And the first water you have, you just spam the thing. Now, let's start looking. Let's start looting. Winter pants, they'll do, don't care, there's more pockets. What's that? That's a t-shirt. Oh, I picked them up. Duh. Okay, put them down. Put them on. Thank you. Put those to there. And tear into rags. If I get hit by a zombie, I do not want to be messing about. There is signs that people have been here, but obviously they haven't been in this particular building. Silly hat. Yes, I put the silly hat on. A banana. Looks rotten. Yeah, I'm not having a rotten banana. No point picking up ammunition yet. So, now where's the door to this pub? Is it on the side? No, it's not. It's at the front. Really would like a hatchet. First melee weapon is the most important. Don't need that yet. Clothing, what are you? Brown hunter pants. Worn. Pristine. I ain't going to be putting trousers on for a bit then. Wait, I'll be around the corner. Haha! Thank you very much. The gods of Dayz are paying me back for that stupidity of getting myself teleported out of the room. Food. Now. I wonder how much of this I'm going to lose. So that's pristine, it's 100%. I'm going to use my hatchet and open 45% deepers. You've got to eat everything though. At the beginning, you need a belly full of food and a belly full of liquid. There's no messing about. So, yes, I lost a lot by using a hatchet. That's no use to me yet. Might be useful if you're really well kitted and you're playing with someone for, you know, you've been alive for several days. One good thing, I suppose, there's no zombie activity, because I suppose there's been enough people through here to kill them all. Not want a silly mask. That door's open, tells me someone's been through here. There's a shovel there. Can't remember, is it that's the door that opens? No, not this one. Someone's been up here. A better hat. There's no way I'd ever wear one of those hats in real life, so I'm sure as heck I'm going to wear one in the game. See, door open there. Oops, wrong button. Well, that's got 70% left in it, that's not too bad. But don't go receiving at me, thank you, eat. At this early stage in the game, you just eat everything. As soon as you've got a method of opening any kind of tin, just eat. Definitely want you to have a shovel, don't they? Right, you. Wait. Pick you up. Pick you up. This time there's 45% left. Quite fortuitous to find that axe this quickly. I'm still irked by the fact that I lost that, my character was killed by a flaw in the game. But alpha is alpha. Dead player. He's got a backpack. And a nice back. I wonder who killed him. You had some nice stuff, my friend. I am sorry, but I love your backpack. And I'll have your fire axe. Tactical shirt, I'm having that as well. Now, what have you got that I want? I'll have your water purification tablets. Yep, alcohol. Your fruit. Don't want those. Don't want those, but I'll have your chest holster. That was a bit strange. All over a can of drink, eh? Can I bury him? Used to be able to bury people. Shows you what type of neighbourhood we're in, doesn't it? More water. Ooh, quickly. Comes up to there, bring that down to there, just noticed. Yes, definitely tells you what type of neighbourhood you're in. More to drink. Have a little quick inventory control check. Right, what's here that I don't want? Don't want that. Don't want that. Definitely don't want rotten fruit. Definitely don't need one of those. I'm not having it because it's half open. Don't need all of those. In fact, I don't actually need that. Let's put that into hands. Put that there. That can go there. The purification tablets can go shit. Well, of course, there's no third person on this one, so. Where are you going, love? I'm over here. Oh shit! Let's have you. Before I don't want to be taking on two of them. Missed. This is so much more difficult. That's a lot more intense, having to do that in first person. Right, I was sorting this little lot out, wasn't I? So let's put that away. That's medical. No, that's full now. So that's an IV starter. That's damaged, that's worn, so that can go there. And that can go there. Syringe, don't want syringe. Look back, kid. Ah, it's taking a while to catch up with what I'm doing. So, what have we got? We've got some food, we've got some drink. Actually, I don't think I need that. Not yet. So, we're not doing too bad, are we? I could do with that red... Oh, the red thing has gone. Do I need to even go into the medical bay? Not really. I think I want to get out of... I want to... Oi! Stop stuttering. I want to get out of here, really. Is it even worth looking at that supermarket? Really want to go west, so what we'll do is we go south first, up and over that hill, to the town beginning with P, which I can't remember the name of. We'll get out of Dodge. I've got water, I've got some food, I've got some weird freaking sutters. And basically we'll get out of here. Don't appear to be bleeding. Got a backpack which I stole from a dead body. We're going to head south, just over to the next town, and then we're going to head west. I'll should I head west now? Thinks. I am carrying a decent amount of water, aren't I? Or should I just get myself to a safe place and log out, render up a video? Not badly kitted, eh? Mainly down to the fact some guy managed to get himself killed. Not sure what by. Maybe he got knocked down by a zombie. Maybe he just got himself shot. Either way, this has been an eventful day. I am still feeling quite rough with this cold of mine. Do you like this sort of server where you can't go third person? It makes killing zombies a lot more difficult, even with the fire axe. Felt more intense as well, which is interesting. They've obviously got themselves a bug with this teleportation. It was happening to me quite a few times. It didn't really matter because I was at ground level, but it managed to teleport me right outside a building, where I then fell to my death. That's not good. That is really not good. Yes. So I think on that note, I will end the video. Seems like a reasonable time to do it. I've probably been playing for a little while. The state of play with the alpha at the moment is he's got a new bug, or a bug that I had not seen before, and a bug that will kill you. And that's being teleported by a few meters. Which of course, when you're inside a building, a few meters is enough to put you outside the building. Not good when you're 20 or 30 feet up, eh? Oh well. All I can say to that is, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be talking to you again soon, making another video. As we, continue in our adventures of Dayz. And, little disappointing today. Little disappointing. But it's all part of the game, I suppose. It's all part of being an alpha tester. There's no point moaning about it too much. Although I think I was spitting feathers at the time. I don't know if I swore or not. And I will leave you, lovely ladies and gentlemen, and thank you again for watching. Talk to you again later. Bye-bye.